Good morning, folks. Today, I don't feel I'm gonna do any fragrance reviews. Not really feeling all right, not physically or anything. It's just mentally, totally messed up. Just read, not just read. I saw it yesterday. I was like, not all right. Just from time to time, when you thought like the world's gonna be a better place, people are gonna be happy, and good things will happen. There'll be advancements despite all the negativity and attempt to divide the world. Such things just happen. The London attack I'm talking about, definitely. And then it claimed lives, it injured people, and one person, just randomly dressed up in black decides that he wants to go for jihad. He wants to go kill innocent people, try to win a fight over something, whatever his justification may be. And most probably this guy is believing in so-called religion, and he's thinking he's doing it for sake of religion. It's just every bloody way, like every place it's there. Few days ago we had in Bangladesh, we're still having it in our country, it's happening worldwide. And it's just so distressing and so sickening that no one is free from it. In Pakistan, there will be bomb in the place where people are praying, innocent children, women. No one would be spared. They are not targeting anyone in specific, they're targeting as a whole human race. And who are doing it? It's done by people. It's done by some motherfucking people who are actually bloody assholes of human beings who don't want anyone to be happy. They just want their own goals. They just want their evil, devilish sort of ideas to come, and they'll brainwash people, and people are stupid enough to fall for them, and they're thinking that is religion. That is the way they're trying to satisfy God, by killing children, women, running down them, no matter what religion or race they are. Yes, no one talks about the life and death, like it's happening in the war-torn countries, Syria, Iraq, Libya also. People just talked about, like, what really is sickening is that sometimes people, these such things are bad, but what is worse is people become selective. Yeah, your people, your religion people, your bloody Arab people died, your bloody white people died, what do I care? As a human being, it disturbs me that people start thinking me versus you guys. All right, I am white, you are brown. I am brown, I am Muslim, you are non-Muslim. You are a sinner, I am a saint. When did the world become such a horrible place? Okay, this is not going to solve anything. My talk is not going to solve anything, but those who are watching, just think of it. If you're thinking, many people think differently. No one has control over anyone else, right? But I'd like to condemn these things, attacks, as much as I condemn people are losing to this horrible, tiny little minority group of people by falling divided. That's their goal, right? People who are doing this cowardly attacks, they are by no means, forget about Islam, forget about religion, forget about Muslim. They're not human beings. They don't have manhood. They don't have anything. They just bloody coward. They just come from behind. In Bangladesh, they kill from behind. They come and like hack you to death. They're doing it to their own people. They're doing it to every fucking person who's against them. All right, I don't know who are doing it. I don't know, but I just know for sure there are these bastards, just tiny little bastards who just want to get their, motivation is to achieve that, create such a chaos. People will fall divided and scared, and they'll be like not, be free to go out in the open, in the mall, in the shopping mall, in the theater, or out there having coffee. No one would be feeling safe. That's their goal. The goal also is to say, okay, I am Mexican, you're American. I am Arab, you are Jewish. Okay? And you hate what's not like you. Even if it's like you, they're killing their own kinds. In Bangladesh, Muslims are killing Muslims. Muslims are being affected. Children are being affected. All right? You guys know the London bombing before it happened. Many lives claimed. They are luring our children who don't have a clue. They are smart kids, but they are being motivated, inspired to do extreme thinking. All right. So there's a lot of issues there. First issue is you and your children, what they're up to. If you're so busy with your freaking life, the causes, I'm telling you, these are the causes. First thing is, you don't give a fuck about your family members, what they're doing. You're busy with your fucking life, which is really like setting them, telling them, like, my parents don't have time to listen to me. My own people, my own friends, I don't have any friends. People hate me, they bully me. These are the kids who are depressed, failed in life, failed in relationships, failed, they're drug abusers. These are the ones that are going for jihad. All right. These fuckers don't even have a single clue what jihad is all about or Islam is all about. I'll tell you one, as far as I know from my experience, what I understood by my religion, what is supposed to teach, not what people taught me. When I read myself and when I use my own thinking, my religion taught me peace. My religion taught me to tolerate. My religion taught me to be kind. My religion taught me to do good things. My religion taught me to, be a better person, not worse. My religion never taught me to go out and hurt even a mouse out there, right? None of your religion teaches you that. You guys have to use your brain, and you have to realize this is what they want. They want you to be scared. They want you to fall divided. They want you to think like one guy with big beard and black dress will come called ISIS. These things are created not by nature. They are created by human beings who are like monsters. These people are sick motherfuckers. All right? Whoever they are. Their target, it's nothing to do with establishing any religion on this planet. All right? We had religions before. 20 years ago, we had that. We had our division. We had a lot of these things, but not as bad. And it's getting bad because of people like you and me. We have to change. We have to hold our hands like this, times of crisis, and you have to remember one thing. My skin tone is dark, your skin tone is white. It doesn't determine who's good or bad. What determines good or bad is our soul. All right? If our soul, we are dark and we have our basics wrong, maybe we act like normal, we act nice, try to show that we are, our black brothers are brothers, actually, but they are not in our head. We're thinking that bloody nigga, that fucker, this like that movie, American History X. In the end, if you haven't watched that movie, go watch that movie. You will see who your real friends are. In times of like crisis, your real best friends are not determined by their race or religion or anything. Your next door neighbor, a Mexican who's maybe a poor guy, locksmith, whatever, this guy will come to your rescue rather than some people you think your friends are. At the same time, yes, your very next door neighbor could be turned out to be a lunatic. You cannot know. But what you cannot do is judge people. One Arab guy, Yemen, he shot, or in Turkey they did. And you based on that one guy, because that's what they want to do. They want to portray one guy. Okay, this guy is a jihadist and this black dress clothes and everything. He's doing it. So the whole nation, they're trying to do it. Please don't do that. Don't fall for that pitfall, how media is portraying him. Your next door neighbors, they are plenty good people. People you work with, they are plenty good people. Those are, let's say, they're Americans. They're also Americans. In their heart, they don't want. No one wants terrorism. No one wants bloodshed. No one wants hatred. Everybody wants to be united, be happy, live their freaking normal life. They want to eat their pizza. They want to raise their children. Children want to go to school without fear. In UK, my sister is living there. I am worried every single time. Like there are thousands of families live like there. Like a lot of world is full of immigrants. Like the world is changing. They're everywhere. Indians are everywhere. Pakistan is everywhere. Bangladeshis are working in Saudi. So it's like exchange going on. People are working, money. So the issue is coming from tiny people's head who are not being able to do the hard work. They're not being able to study enough, good degrees and everything, and they're falling to poverty, social issues, mental issues, and a lot of these things. It starts with the family and then surroundings, your kids bullying you, and then suddenly you feel like in the American shooting, I'm not talking about Islamists and jihadists only. I'm talking about all the possible terrorists. All of these are terrorists, all right? They decide to buy a gun, do a YouTube, I'm going to go and kill school kids. In the Pakistan school attack, they did this fucking bloody cowards, the fighters, they call it Taliban fighters. They went and made the whole school full of the blood of school children, kids. 5, 10, 6-year-old kids. Do you think they lost? Or those kids lost? They lost their lives, but do you think they lost the cause, or they fell as a failed human being? No, those fuckers, those ballless, gutless bastards, they didn't win. They will never win. I'll tell you, they'll never fucking win, because they are enemy of mankind. They are enemy as a whole to the mankind, not particular religion, not particular race. These people come from behind. They never face you. If they had the balls, if they had problems with certain government authority, they would go and fight right up there. They don't do that. If you imagine ISIS has problem with Israel and everything, they would go attack Israel, right? They don't, because they know they'll never fucking win. What they do is they capture people, they decapitate people, they try to show the horror. People go like, oh my god, look at this, this horrible things they do. They create this fear. This next guy traveling with you on the plane, the beard, everything, maybe he has explosive with him. Maybe he's just a guy, he's a doctor, he's a lifesaver. These are the basic things you're forgetting. So I'm being disturbed a lot way because I'm a human being first, okay? And my opinion does maybe matter, maybe doesn't matter. I'm sitting in Bangladesh, I'm just like a human being. But those people who are watching this, if you listen to this, just know one thing. I am one person. I believe in humanity above anything. Humanity is the one thing you have to have above anything else. All right? If you're friends and family, you're gonna have that. All right? So I'm just telling you, like this thing. I just want to share with you. All right? Sorry about that. I'm just getting a call. Okay. All right. So just want to finish it up. I'm really like to pay my condolences. I'm like, every single attack, every single bloodshed in the world, it hurts me. It hurts me, even animal being attacked. Please, my request to you guys, if you're watching this, if you ever watch this and everything, please, when such things happen, their main goal is to divide you, to make you hate, to make you convinced that these people are staying there, these families are staying there, are your potential threats. And you will be justifying this because these people are working as immigrants. You already hate them. This is like some people, many times, like if you haven't traveled outside your country, you just met white people all your life and your own kind. You haven't been to India. You haven't seen the culture. You haven't been to other parts of the world. You don't know what they are. And it's easy to hate the unknown. Please, my thing is, if they do this, you reply back being more united than ever. You get to know you need to read one book from one other faith or religion or culture or whatever. That's the way to combat this. We will fall. Death is like, we all gonna die one day, right? We are born and die. That's the process of life. We don't know how it's being controlled, but we are just different geographic location. We eat different food. We dress differently. Some of us drink, some of us don't, But one thing we common, like perfume world, we have so many fragrances that we love. We have combined with that by that, right? So we can find ways to unite. So remember, their goal is to take out that unity so they can achieve their political agendas. All right? Don't fall for that pitfall, please. All right? Don't ever for a minute you think like, oh, maybe these people are the politician, what they're talking about is they're right. You can see sudden rise if you just lay back and see what's happening last 20, 30, 40 years. You will see recent days there's a pattern. And who are human? Who are responsible for it? Human fucking beings, right? They are human beings like you and me who are normal people, who have friends, we have different kind of friends, we have different reviewers, we have different colleges that we go to, we mix with different people. Some eat falafel, some eat kebab, some eat pizza, some eat hot dog, some eat rice like us. But time to stop being racist, time to stop being like bullies, time to stop being ignorant fucks, right? Time to stop trying to so much, like, oh, okay, this guy's there, I'll try to put him down, all right? And I'll win over him. I'll beat him. Stop that mentality. Stop trying to beat everyone. Try to be a good person. If you cannot be, don't at least hate. Don't spread hate. One hate will only bring hate. If you do violence, it's just gonna bring violence, all right? So I'm gonna finish this right now. I'm just really deeply disturbed by these attacks, cowardly attacks, and it's not just one person or it's like separate incident. It will continue to happen as long as their target is to stop us, and then we will maybe just say, put our swords up and like, hey, let's go kill each other out until the world gets destroyed. We don't want our world to get destroyed. We want our kids to grow up. We want our future generations to have a better place than what it was, right? So yeah, thank you so much, guys. I'm so sorry I had to talk about this. It's not usually what I do. I don't get raged and everything, but as a human being, I felt it's to tell you guys, this is what's happening in the world. Don't fall for it. Love more when they make you hate more. Hit them back with so much more unity when they try to divide you. All right, so thank you guys for watching. Hope everyone is safe with their friends and family, and wish you, only thing I can pray, I pray. All right, take care guys, have a nice day.